Jeremiah, you obviously make the transition. You're familiar with the building. You've been here a couple times before. But
Yeah.
what convinced you to come to WSU, and why was this a good fit for you?
Shoot. The number one reason probably because Coach Rogers, the Zev, man. Get a load of those guys. They're great guys. No, but Coach Rogers, when I was in the portal, I got offered by a lot of other schools, and I don't want to say that like in a bad way, or but the way Coach Rogers was talking to me, he kept it real. All those other coaches that were offering me, they're telling me I was going to be the guy. I've been in this game long enough already to know that that's all he said. So him being real and saying that I have to compete for my job, and that it won't just be just because I came here and that I played football, but that it has to be that I'm the better guy. And so him telling me that, I just knew that this was the place to be.
In the months since your recruitment, how has that kind of lived up to your expectations, and what have you made of Coach Rogers and the staff and their style?
Man, it's great. These guys want to win football games, and it's just really a great environment to be around. Like, every time I come in the building, they're always here, ready to go to work, ready to win games. Like, the game is in 24 days from now, playing Idaho, but like, we're here just stacking day by day, not worrying about that game. We're here to win this day, not tomorrow, not yesterday, today. Every play is a new play, and they're just really harping on that, and I really enjoy that. And they're really physical here too, and I really appreciate that. That this is football; it's a physical game, so you have to recreate it somehow, and they're showing me that that's what's happening here.
You mentioned other coaches, pitching you on like a bigger role, or like, you're going to be the guy. I feel like that would have sounded good to most players in your position,
Yeah.
But it seems like to you almost, you appreciated hearing Coach Rogers saying, "Hey, you got to, compete for your position."
Yeah.
Why do you think that appealed to you?
I was a walk-on my last school. That means nothing anymore. But I've always just been that kind of like, quote-unquote, hardworking kid. So like, I never wanted to be given anything. I always wanted to work for what I've gotten. So to be told you're going to be given something without even proving that you've done it, even though I have kind of in a way, at a different school, them telling me that, I just wanted to prove that I still belong here and I still can play at this level without just be given everything. There's some, like, I don't know the word, but.
Walk us through the long touchdown pass from Jackson. How did that one come together during practice today?
Man, I messed up on the play yesterday, twice actually, when we were practicing it. And then today they ran the coverage that I liked seeing on that route, and just broke away, and Potts threw me a great ball and took it to the house. It was a nice play.
For you, what was the biggest thing you tried to work on in the summer, kind of ahead of fall camp?
Yeah. One, just being a better leader, coming to a school that you don't know guys at. It's hard to come into a new school. So me building connections as fast as I can, opening up, being myself to all these guys, that was hard. And then on the football field, just getting bigger, faster, stronger. I'm not the biggest guy. So being in that weight room with Coach Jacobs and him helping me develop my skills and my strength and my speed helped me a lot.
Were there any guys that you kind of especially, bantered with a little bit just from the past experiences playing Washington State?
Like, do you mean like win against and?
Yeah, exactly.
I won't say any names, but yeah, it's a competitive sport, and now we're rivals. Those are at my last school. The last head coach unfortunately said some nice words about us, so it was a great game, and these guys always compete, and that's why I really came here.
You have the best tattoos on the team?
Don't tell nobody.
How'd you spend the summer, and both inside football and outside of football? How'd you connect with the guys in the room?
Yeah, we do a lot of team bonding here, which is great, and that helped me get out of my bubble. It was really hard, man. It was really, really hard. Transferring out of school that, you're really well known at, considered one of the guys, and coming to a rival school wasn't easy. But people like Josh, Meredith, Tucker, Reader, Zevi, my group of guys, my coaches, they made it so easy. The transitioning was so easy, Was it hard? Yes, because my best friends are at my last school. but I'm making new best friends here and making friendships that I'll have for the rest of my life.